In Legend of Korra, one of the main criticisms I've seen for this show is that Korra starts out with 3 out of the 4 elements instead of going out and training like Aang did to get the other elements, which would leave people calling her spoiled because she basically starts out with the elements Aang struggled heavily for. I can understand both sides of people that would want to see Korra struggle for the elements and those that wouldn't. On one end, you could argue that we've already seen Aang do this and we've already seen the journey that Aang would go on and learning the different attributes of how different elements work. The argument could be that if we did this again, we could get repetitive with the story. However, a counter argument is that Aang lives in a different time period. He lived in a time of war, so the context of him living and learning the different elements are completely different than when Korra is learning them. Bending styles have not only mixed together, but they've also evolved into massive technological advances. So Korra learning the 4 elements through a world that is completely different and more advanced, and learning how the 4 elements interact with this new world would be completely unique and would also be pretty creative. Because there are definitely some unique ways bending was developed over time that I'd love to see Korra interact with. However, I can still understand why they went with the story they did, and I don't blame them.
This tea is nothing more than hot leaf juice.
Uncle, that's what all tea is.